Video studio with Mark Mann and Ashley Davis. They're going to tell us about bourbon, barbecue, and blues. So welcome you all.
Thanks for having us, Alan.
And you're the chairman this year.
Yes, myself and Mark Brockhouse came up with this event, and we're putting it on for Classen, and hopefully it'll be a yearly event for Classen SAS.
Well, and you've just been doing a lot of good work with the children, I think.
Thank you.
And it's most appreciated, I know.
Thanks.
Well, so we're going to have, who's the blues singer?
Dorothy Ellis, Miss Blues. She's in the Oklahoma Blues Hall of Fame. And with her will be Joe Settlemeyer, who is the youngest Texas Playboy. I think he started playing for Bob Wills when he was 18 years old.
My.
He's also been nominated for several Grammys. He's down in Chickasha at the Oklahoma School of Science and Arts and is in charge of their instrumental music department. He's going to come up and be one of the guitarists for Dorothy, so it'll be a good evening.
And the bourbon is what kind?
We'll have 5 different types. It will be from Bullitt, Dickel, and I.W. Parker. Beer will be provided by Coop Ale Works. Everybody likes Coop beer. We'll have wine that's compliments of Glazier's. Here in Oklahoma City, it's a distributor. And so we'll also have sodas if you are not inclined to have bourbon, beer, or wine.
And what about the barbecue?
Well, the barbecue is going to be great. Cam's Cookery here in Oklahoma City is catering the event. It'll be pulled pork, all the sides, and then we also have a roast pig. That will be a whole roast pig, and it will be stuffed with hot links and smoked sausage. So
that's going to be a good look.
Plenty to eat.
And what day is this?
This will be Friday the 22nd, so it's this Friday. We're going to kick everything off at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Go
And where
till
will you
11.
be?
We may stay a little later. 609 West Sheridan. It's Dunlap Cotting, DC on Film Row. It's a great event space. They're on Film Row, and that's where it'll be.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's going to be
fun.
a great thing. And the singers are going to, I mean, the blues people are just going to be right there with you.
They're going all night long.
Oh my gosh. Well, and so it's indoors.
Indoor, outdoor. We've got an indoor area, and then a lot of it will be outside.
Outside. And is it casual or?
Oh yeah, it's totally casual. I tell people shorts and a polo shirt would be great.
Downtown.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, okay, so tell us about what the benefit is.
Okay. Thank you for helping us put the word out, too.
Well, it's a good word to put out, I think.
Classen School of Advanced Studies has 2 major programs in our school. We are an application school for the Visual and Performing Arts or International Baccalaureate Studies. Due to budget cuts through the state, and then ultimately our district had to make some tough cuts, we lost some pretty needed funded programs. As a result, we lost 8 teachers in all adjuncts, which effectively cut our teaching staff by about 15%. So I got a call one day from Mr. Mann, just out of the blue, and he's now my new best friend. But we are going to host this event to try and bring funds back to all of our programs, but specifically our guitar program and our debate program took really hard hits. Our guitar program was lost, actually, to the budget cuts, and we just don't want to lose it. It's done so much and it's been so great.
How did you know about that, Mark?
Well, I mean, obviously the budget cuts have affected every
The
school,
guitar.
and I'm familiar with Classen, and I don't really know how I found out about it. But I'll tell you, as a funny side note, when we approached Miss Ellis, Miss Blues, that was what got her on point. She said, "I can't believe they're going to stop the picking for the kids. I'm in. I'll get the band rounded up, and we'll be there." And she did. She's going to be there on Friday because of that. So.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't mean to
We
interrupt
just,
you.
no, you're fine. We just jumped on board, and if people want to help us, we're going to welcome the help and get out there and help do what we can to make this happen. We are going to try and save our guitar program so that our kids who have studied for so long, we have seniors who won't have a teacher, who've been there since 6th grade. We have kids who are coming in the 6th grade who wouldn't have a teacher. So our goal is to be able to make sure this is a funded program, that our kids continue on in this area. We also want to give back to the Oklahoma City community. So many of the elementary schools had to lose a program, an arts program, and our students have the wonderful opportunity to study the arts for so many years in depth. We are going to start an internship program this year, get it off the ground, start small, but where we can take our upperclassmen, juniors, and seniors, and send them to some of the nearby elementary schools to teach what they've learned, their art, to the elementary school kids that have lost some of the arts programs.
What a wonderful idea.
Thank you. We hope it works. We're hoping it'll be a success.
So you're doing, and they're doing, and
Everybody's helping. A rising tide lifts all ships. In this case, that's true.
And we do have a famous person that cares. So
We
tell us
do.
about that.
Miss Reba McIntyre heard about our situation and has made a pretty substantial donation to our program, is excited about it, is very supportive of us, and we're going to announce her involvement Friday night.
Oh, okay. So is she giving guitars, or it's a secret?
She's giving.
I was hoping maybe her guitar. That
It's
is
better
just-
than her guitar.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you all. Well, I wish I knew what it was.
We'll come out on Friday.
Okay. Well, I think everybody should come out on Friday. I mean, I
Please
think
do.
this is such a worthwhile. It's just very, very, very worthwhile. So, how do people get tickets? Is there a website? or-
Yes, you can go to Facebook and type in Bourbon Barbecue and Blues. It'll pull up, and then there's a link from there you can click. You can pay with a credit card, or you can contact Epic Events at 405-706-7484.
Mark, how about sponsors? You usually have some
We
sponsors.
have some sponsors. Obviously, our big sponsors are folks that Cam's Cookery, Coop Ale Works, and the bourbon companies. We will have silent auction items again, and
Yes.
live auction items. We'll have a trip to Costa Rica, and my personal favorite. I don't know if you're an OU fan or not, but
You
we
bet.
actually have some sections from the old stadium when they remodeled Gaylord Stadium. And to my knowledge, they are the only ones that have ever been signed by Barry Switzer, and they've been mounted to a really nice base. And so you can
They're
get a
ready
piece
to
of
go.
you can get a piece of OU history. It'll be the only place you can get that.
Now, are your volunteers the same ones that always volunteer with your events?
No, there will be a lot of parents and folks that are either parents or have had kids in the school volunteering. Of course, myself and my wife and Mark Brockhouse and his wife have volunteered on all these events, and they'll be there as well. But we try to bring new people in on each one so we don't wear everybody out.
Well, you were chairman for the recent Lobster Fest.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Oh, it went great. We had about 100 people, raised money for Wilson Arts Integration School here in Oklahoma City. Flew lobsters in from Maine and had Maine blueberry vodka, and everybody had a good time.
That was very clever, too.
Yeah.
So this was the bourbon, and now we have scotch on
Scotch
the
will be
horizon.
in October,
Uh-huh.
and we benefit a different children's charity with that every year. Hopefully we'll come back and plug that as we get closer, and it'll be Care Center this year, so it's a very worthwhile cause, and we'll have that limited to 125 people, and it's a lot of fun.
So how many students are in the music program, I guess?
We have a total student enrollment of right around 1,000 this year, grades 6 through 12, and they're dispersed through the different programs. They come in and have majors, but they take many courses, even if it's not their major, as an elective. So our kids are all mixed up. They take everything. And really, we feel that's what's benefited our school and made it such a success, is the arts and the academics support one another so nicely, and that's been a huge contributor to our success as a school.
And you're the principal there.
I am.
And let me say, they're the only IB program in the metro Oklahoma City area, and we only have 2 international baccalaureate programs in the state. I've been to both. We have a far superior program here in Oklahoma City, and we want to make sure it stays that way. We don't want to let Tulsa surpass us.
And good for you for jumping in there.
Thank you. And the funding, even though we're highlighting the guitar program, this will benefit all programs in the school.
Okay. Anything else about your lovely pig full of links?
No, I'm excited. I mean, how often do you get a pig stuffed with other meat and then barbecued?
Just
Not often.
sounds delish, all of it. Okay, anything else about the school?
Thank you for letting us promote this through your show. and the Oklahoma City community for supporting the public schools in our time of need.
Well, thank you all for coming on Parties Extra. And thanks, Mark, for returning.
Thank you.
And thanks for all your excellent fundraising for the schools. We hope this event is just as much fun as the rest of them.
It will
So
be.
thanks again, you all, for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
That's it.